Sunshine, blue skies. I gotta cry. Minutes of blues to cross crying. Feel the pain, oh yeah. Listen, I love you.
So you have to like
Like sounds rain. I wish it would rain. The minutes of blues to cry. I wish it would rain. I wanna go outside. I wish it would rain. Sunshine, blue skies.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Courage Harry, and these are my NYC colleagues. We are out for Chelmsford College, and it's an outreach, and we'll be telling the students here about personal development, dignity, and accountability, and about career mentorship, the choice of career or choice of study, and also we'll taught them about soft skill and hard skill. Please, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I love you. So, getting to the first speaker, she will be talking about personal development. She'll be tutoring the students. The students in this college, in this school, there are few. I think roughly 30 something pupils. Students, pupils, anyone, they are 30 something. So, these are club members. This is Gender and Cervicom CDS group. A baby is here with us. Okay, so this is the first speaker, and I'll be keeping quiet for her to speak and for you guys to hear her very very well when she speaks. Okay.
hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Vivian Daniel. Actually, yes, I studied industrial trade.
King of the road,
Okay.
trailer for sailoring, man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarette, trailer for sailoring.
It's for my business.
Yeah, don't tell you.
Would you like to accept your mistakes? Thank you. Please clap for yourself. Okay, guys. I'm not going to put pressure on you, but if you know what accountability is, please help us out here. So we can try. What does it mean? The meaning of accountability. Please, fellow club members, you can also contribute if you want to. Thank you. Accountability. All right. I'm going to illustrate, and I'm going to give examples as well. But before that, since we don't have idea what accountability is, let me use the Longman Dictionary here. It means to be accountable. One needs to be responsible for their actions. Whatever you do, be it when you were wrong or when you were right, accept the situation. Because, like it or not, we all make mistakes. In fact, I made a mistake this morning before coming here. I was supposed to put on the white and green socks, but I wore the white one. And I own it. She can make a mistake. He can make a mistake. But if you want to grow from your mistake, then you must accept that it exists in the first place. And I would like to list how to hold yourself accountable when you find yourself in a hard situation. And one of it is that you must accept you're wrong. There's nothing too bad to say that I'm wrong. In 80 I think 1823, back in America, Dr. Ken, his name is Dr. Ken, they had issues in the hospital with the delivery, like women who are pregnant. After birth, they just die. It happened to the extent that not just in a particular hospital, but it was confirmed that in other hospitals, after delivery, they found out that one way or the other, the moms don't end up coming out alive. So Dr. Ken asked the doctors around and the nurses around, what is causing this problem? They did a whole lot of research, trying to find the problem, but nothing. And they concluded that the reason why these women don't succeed after childbirth is because they don't follow the procedures when they were pregnant. That's why they come up with the idea of when you're pregnant, you have a day you go for, what do you guys call it?
Antenatal.
Antenatal. Where you have to, they tell you the drugs you take when you are 2 months pregnant or 3 months pregnant. But it still continued and they realized that that wasn't the issue. So Dr. Ken now decided that those pregnant women that delivered safely but didn't make it, he requested for their reproductive system to be scanned. He wanted to check what was the reason. And at the end of it, he realized that the reason why these people don't, like 80% of them, don't make it out of the theater room or the labor room was because doctors who partake in the delivery of the child don't wash their hands before proceeding. And when he told them that this is the reason, they were like, you're saying nonsense. What was that you were saying? No, this is not, it cannot be possible. The whole hospital, even he had to like lay complaints to all their stations, and they were like, it's not possible for that to be the reason.
Yeah.
30 years, and Mr. King was like, okay, since nobody's believing me, I resign. He did. And the problem continued over 30 years until Dr. Simon came up. And he asked himself, I want to conduct the same research Mr. Dr. Ken did. And when he did the same thing, he also found out that the cause of it is dirty hands. They were not washing their hands before partaking in the operation. And Simon had his own way of making them realize that you, the hospital, the head, both the subordinates are all wrong and Dr. Ken was right. The lesson for this, and that is why most times now when you go to the hospital, you see them, they have this glove they wear. They wash their hands, they put on these theater outfits they wear. Yes. And ever since then, it has been like that, even here in Nigeria. If you go to hospitals, you see doctors who wear gloves before they go for operation. The lesson here is that the hospital were not able to accept that they were wrong. It was just Simon who went back to look for Mr. Ken. Despite the fact that he was already old, he told him that you were right and we were wrong. So if you want to really respect, like if you want to really hold accountability of the things you do in life, be it personal, in your family, your peer groups, wherever, even in your youth age, your teenage age, you have to accept when you're wrong. And by that I mean accepting that you're wrong means acceptance is coming to terms with the understanding that the lack of information on a given situation may have led you to taking misguided action. The lack of information made the hospital to take misguided action. And down to our personal, our daily lives. If you're washing the plates for your mother, and at the end of the day, you notice that you use the whole, like, probably you use the liquid soap excessively. And at the end of it, even after washing and rinsing it, you find out that when you dish your meal on that plate, it still smells Omo, detergent, or whatever bar soap you choose to use. And when your mom now asks you, why is the place smelling like this? Instead of you owning up to yourself that, Mom, I think I actually used excessively, I used the detergent, like more than the way I was supposed to use it. But if you did not tell her that, it means you have not accepted that you're wrong. So as every human being, you must accept that you're wrong. That's one way to success. And secondly, how one can hold yourself accountable is being mindful. Check yourself. Ask yourself, how do I want to live my life every day? Do I want to be an honest person? Do I want to be reliable? Do I want to be a leader, a doctor, or perhaps even a teacher? Because the thing is, I can remember when the first day I wanted to test, am I washing this, please? Thank you. first day I wanted to try that, what's it called, shawarma, but I hated it like mad. I don't like shawarma. Until the day I decided I want to try it. And that day I made up my mind, I must eat the shawarma today, whether the devil likes it or not. And I went there with my friend, but the queue was much. And she loves shawarma more than me. And she was like, I cannot go, I cannot go because the queue was much. I'm like, well, I want to taste the shawarma today. I left everything to come for the shawarma. You're saying you can't go because of the queue. And this happened. At the end of the day, I realized one thing. My friend was only looking at the queue. I was looking at what I wanted, the shawarma. This is the key point here. To be conscious or more aware, to consider all angles and sides of the story or reality in question. Consider all angles, all of it. Do your homework. When I say do your homework, I mean when you find yourself in a situation where you find things more difficult, sit down and ask yourself questions. Do what you know is right. Because like it or not, as we grow up, our parents, they culture us like, please, I hope you understand. Thank you. And lastly is the be humble. Being humble. Because being humble is everything. Every single thing the person needs. And that includes, what's it called? Louise. That includes him and that includes him. That includes every one of us, even my fellow core members here. It includes us. To be humble, respecting someone can take a whole, like in a higher way than you don't expect. With that, I would like to say that accountability is also a key factor to leadership. How is that? Here I listed that accountability builds trust. Why? It is very, very essential in any relationship. Trust. Trust is very essential in any relationship. And accountability also improves performance. What I mean by this is that it eliminates the time and effort you spend on distracting activities and other unproductive behavior. Those who play game at night. Being a leader, if you want to be a leader, if you want to own your own business, if you want to become a CEO of any brand or company at all, you must learn how to culture your behavior. Mind you, the greatest doctor we have today, they did not stay awake all night by pressing their phone. They did not stay awake all night. They are going to Nickelodeon, taking for Paris.
Third speaker, stand up. This one be flourishing. Supposed to go by that.
Wow. This boy is so here.
Good morning, everyone. We actually love it. That's why we are here. And we've come to guide you, guide your hearts towards success. So before we continue, we understand that you guys have been sitting and
This is 49 seconds. Stroke. They say I have only 56 minutes to
Hurrah!
So if I record
Hurrah! Hurrah! So basically, you will stand up and give yourself a round of applause. Now, how you are going to do this round of applause?
Oh, yeah, you need to stand. See your knees. You are putting on your
So when I say stand, just stand. Stand with stand.
anything.
And so give yourself a round of applause. Stand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, stretch.
And to have this, you don't need to know anything. You don't, I say you don't need to know anything. You don't need to be that knowledgeable in any. You just need to. You can just go online and type how to become a sculptor cartoons, how to become a sculptor in animals. Remember, it's your So I've covered for hard skills, and now for soft skills. The number one soft skill I want every one of you here to have is what I like to call, actually it's a personal thing. You won't find it, let me not say you won't find it, you find it said maybe in other text. But it is called so this is an acronym I like to say. So I'm going to use myself. It's called CIM. And it means the child in you. Sorry, CIM. The child in you. For me, this
Want to go.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but